How you doing, guys? We're back, and for those of you wondering, we're going to be starting as Celtic again with 118,020 players in an extremely large database. I'm Pepe, welcome back. Okay guys, here we are again. Pepe, full-time FM, in charge of Celtic. Got a 3-year deal worth 28.5 grand, and we're not going to use manager editor naturally, we're just going to play this in career mode. So the media prediction is that we win the league. Hopefully clinched Premiership title and the Premier Sports Cup. Again, we did it in 2022, so they want to see us do it back to back. Celtic Park holding 60,363. This is our best team apparently. Joe Hart in goal. Juranovic, who I did actually sign for Celtic in a previous save. Carter Vickers, Starfelt and Taylor across the back. A build guard in the DM role. McGregor and Moy in midfield with Kyogo, Jota and Giacomakis in attack. And I will be getting some of the face packs and everything else in the next game that you'll see. So let's just have a look at expectations. We're expected to challenge for the Premiership title. Become the most reputable team in Scotland is preferred but not required, and finish above Rangers in the league, which is required. So basically win the league. You finish above Rangers, you win a league. Now, this is the long-winded start of every new save that we all hate. I would love to see a skip button on all of this, but sadly not. So, arrange backroom staff meeting every month. Let's not slow the game down. It's going to be slowed down with a big enough database already. I've been trying this out on my Rochdale save already, just getting to grips with it. But, yeah, it's a bit tricky. A little bit tricky, this one. It's going to be a different save altogether. Today's just going to be the intro. Naturally, we're going to be dealing with a lot of these contracts. The induction to tactics. I think we're going to be playing a 4-3-3. Hardcore supporter profile 10%. Are you sure? I think Celtic's got more than a hardcore 10%. Are you serious? Club vision expectations. We're going to accept them. Pre-season preparation. It's going to be tactical, is it? Or let's go heavy, maybe. Light. Less risk of injury. Let's go light. And there we go. So we're going to have a little look at some of the squad. You can see Calvin Bassey left Rangers for Ajax for 19.75 million. That was a top transfer. Dylan Levitt's gone to Dundee United. He's a decent young player. And I think someone will be scouting. 9.4 to 14 million. It's got a face like a slapped arse. Celtic, apparently we've spent 17.75 million in this transfer window. So let's go have a little look. Nope. None. So they've only given me 2.5 million transfer budget to work with. We are about 25 grand under the wage budget every week. Squad wise, let's see. We've got Hart, Siegrist and Bain as our keepers. Moritz Jens is on loan from Lorient. Oliver Abildgaard from Rubin Kazan is on loan. Ismail Soro we've got on loan to Roca in Portugal, I think. Davy Turnbull's still with us, which is good. Albion Ayeti has gone on loan to Sturm Graz. I think we'll be alright. Right wing, we've got Forrest and Abada. Left wing, we've obviously got Daizan and Kyogo and Jota. Paskabanovic as well. So wingers, we're good. Giacomakis is our only striker. We're probably going to need to bring in another striker. Let's just have a little look at the B team and the under 18s first before we bring anyone in. Thomas Hatton, youth player, nope. Daniel Cummings, nope. Siosa Sul, one for the future, but right now no. Daniel Kelly, one for the future, but now no. Lewis Dobby, no. Rocco Vata, now I remember him in a previous save, doing decent. Johnny Kenny, on loan at Queen's Park. He's someone you could have as like a fifth choice or fourth choice striker maybe. And Joey Dixon. Again, decent. Joey Dixon and Johnny Kenny coming through. Could prove valuable. We'll monitor them. Mackenzie Cars, again, another young player coming through. Michael Anderson. Let's see. I'm trying to have a little look at who we could promote. Bosun Laval, maybe in the future. Toby Oluwayemi, the goalkeeper. Again, I don't think there's many players there that we can use from the B team and under 18s. So, striker will definitely be a priority. You know I love signing players. Centre halves, I think Starfelt, Welsh, Jens, Carter Vickers. I think we could probably do with one more. Obviously, we've got Juranovic and Ralston as the right backs. Rio Hatate and Greg Taylor as the left backs. Full backs are alright. We got enough defensive midfielders and centre mids. Scott Robertson is going to be understudy to David Turnbull, really, isn't he? So I think we're probably looking at just 2 signings. Because goalkeepers, we're fine, I think. So we're going to be looking at a centre half and a centre forward, I think. For some reason, the ongoing priorities seem to be defensive midfielders, which for me, they're not. So, let's go to the scout centre. Players in range. Ooh, that's a lot. 68,391 players in range. Well, let's just reduce that somewhat, shall we? Let's go to new search. Add condition. Contract status expired. That'll help. Position. Centre back. Let's see. I think the EU rules, we may have to just contemplate signing British players. Tackling and heading, I think we need to focus on. Now, Boubacar Sana, Gambian. Not great technique. Sean Morrison, injured. Winston Reid could be a good fallback option. Molawage, decent, but again, I don't think we're getting him. Lamine Kone, heading, strength 16, tackling 33, experienced centre back. He's only got 9 caps. Dede, the Brazilian, no. There are some alright players, but nothing that really strikes you as kind of viable at the moment. So this might be a bit of a struggle to find a centre half. But for this episode, we're going to be signing a centre half and a centre forward, hopefully. Do we take a punt on Boubacar Sana? Sean Morrison hasn't got a 6 to 7 month he's out. Do we take a punt on Winston Reid? He's a bit slow. He's a commanding centre back. Let's ask the agent about the availability. We're interested in signing him. Oh, he'd want a wage of between 4,800 and 6,700. I think we can do that. As a stopgap for a season, I actually think we should offer Winston Reid a contract. It's going to be a squad player. He's unable to gain automatic qualification from playing international matches as his team's ranking is not high enough. He also doesn't have the required number of points from the other categories. To reach the points threshold required upon appeal, Reid should be granted a work permit. So it looks as though if we just offer him that $57.50 a week, we could be in the money there, boys. Come on. So Winston Reid as a stopgap centre back for what we've already got, just as cover, I think would be good. Now let's edit this search to find a centre forward. I would like one with good heading ability. Let's see. Finishing. Here we go. Wilfried Boney's injured. He's never going to qualify, is he? Oh, veteran striker here. 16 balance, finishing, decisions, and strength. Okay, he's one to look at. Harlem no here. Edgar Silva. Brazilian, but no. Kostas Mitroglou. Now, he could actually work with Giacomakis. I quite fancy that deal. And he's good. Jorge Molina. Let's see. Lucas Dantas. No. Let's have a little sniff at Kostas Mitroglou. Let's ask his agent. $9,500 to $13,500 a week. Go on, boys. We're keeping it sensible. Sensible transfers. It's going to be emergency backup. 11,250 for the season. Go on. And there shouldn't be a problem with his work permit either. Hopefully. Let's just see if we can get anybody not as good a heading ability, but really good shooting, really good finishing. Let's see. See if I can snaffle up another one. I will do. You know me, boys. Daniel Evanson. No. Emre Gural. Experienced striker, deep line forward. He may offer us something different. Anderson Andrade, no. Let's see, Mohamed Kamara. 19-year-old Ghanaian. For a third choice striker, would he even get a work permit? He's a youngster. Kamara should be granted a work permit, and he's only 1,100 quid. I'm going to do that. Because I reckon we're going to need someone for the cup games. Lucas Dantas. We've seen Junior Mendes. No. So there we go. I think that's us. If we get away with signing a couple of strikers and a centre half on Bosman's for what could be just about 18 grand in wages, we'll actually be doing really well. So squad this year, I think we'll just go to tactics. I think I want to play a vertical tick attacker where we dominate possession, relentless pressing, and emphasis on moving the ball. So let's go there, choose formation. I think this is the one we're going to go with anyway, 4-3-3. Sometimes I like a 4-2-3-1. Now we're going to be attacking. In possession, I'm thinking we do want to underlap, but we also want to hit early crosses and shoot on sight, play for set pieces, pass in the space. We want to run at their defences, be more expressive, have a higher tempo, standard passing directness, don't want to waste time. Want to be fairly narrow but not too narrow. We'll mix the crosses up a little bit. In transition, do you know what? I think we're going to distribute to playmakers. We're going to distribute it quickly as well. We're going to counter press. When possession's been won, we're going to counter as well. We're going to, I think, probably going to throw it long because throwing's a bit more accurate than kicking. Out of possession. We're going to stay on our feet, I think. Trigger the press much more often. Defensive line. I think we've got some older players, haven't we? So I think we need to have like maybe a lower defensive line. Pressing trap, we're going to have to try and push them inside. I'm going to try and stop the crosses as well. So that, I think, will be our tactics. I think that might just be what we do. Yeah. So let's save that. And let's have it as our main tactic. There you go. So there you go. Let's have a little look at the fixtures before we get going. It's just an intro video today, boys. Just say hello. Sorry I've been away so much. But lots of personal stuff going on. Don't want to get anyone down. So let's scoot past that. That's a good Scottish word, that, innit? Scoot. Let's scoot past it. So we have a friendly against Celtic second 11. Let's cancel that friendly. We don't need that friendly. Oh crap, I think we've already got it. Let's arrange a friendly then. Training camp, Porto. Let's have a friendly against who can we play? It's not giving us any big teams. Let's play Rio Ave. Let's play them. And hopefully see what some of the players like. Let's try and set up a friendly here against Arsenal. That looks like a good one. That's just before the Aberdeen game as well. So that might be a test for some of the players. And a Chelsea game as well. Boom. So that's us for now. Come back tomorrow. We shall be playing Porto in a friendly, and we're going to see if we get those transfers done and dusted. Hopefully we do. I would definitely like to see players through the door. It's going to be a tough season, but with this squad it's big enough. Whether it's good enough or not, we're going to find out. Thanks very much for joining me. I will see you again in the next video. That'll be dropping on Wednesday. God bless you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon. Take care now.